Oh, hello Thursday. Just make sure this all looks good. Probably should. I don't know what it is. My OBS is constantly changing sizes. And I fix it. And then I open it again another time, and then the size is changed again. I really can't understand why it does that. Nothing else does that. We'll make it a little bit wider. Ooh. That was weird. You guys wouldn't have saw that, but my chat window flickered like a ghost. Oh. I'm a tad late. Today, I guess what I'll say about today is actually one of the few good weeks I've had. If you can believe it. Oh, hold on. Steam has this little thing popped up still. Get rid of that. If it'll... Get rid of that. Thank you. But, yeah, sometimes you just end up having, like, a week that's really nice. Which, after many, many weeks of mostly locked-in stress, it could have been a combination of things. So, it could have been, with all of that built up, just, like, really locked in, trying to get as much done as possible. You know, not really, because well, let me think of how to say this. Not because I care so much about, you know, the company I work for. It's just a job, you know. Here, I gotta turn this down for myself a little bit more. But because if I don't, it's just going to cause myself issues later. Right? So, it's more of a self-preservation thing. But after however many, well, I say weeks, but I mean, this has been a problem for like a year and a half now, where it's been kind of like just overdrive almost every single week. But after so long of that, when you come across a week where you can like unwind that tension a little bit, and you can work, you know, not slow, but just not wound up. I don't know, it's like I was so sleepy all day, but it also could have been a combination between that and the temperature outside was just perfect. You know, it was like the windows and stuff were open because it was actually a nice day out. Breeze was coming in. Man, it could have been a combination of both things, but I was so sleepy, so I just finished off an espresso I made. I have some bonus coffee from the purge water that I mixed with some of the milk I had, but that'll slowly make my way through. But I had to make that because I felt like if I didn't, I was gonna start nodding off within like an hour. And I certainly don't want to do that. Okay, the music in the menu was a little bit loud. Oh, you know what? Hold on a second. Can I? You know what? Never mind. I'm gonna let it be what it is. I think the window resized itself. I was wondering why I had to reshape the thing in OBS, but it must have screwed itself up. I'm not gonna worry about it. It's not that big a deal. It's not like it was all that much bigger. I need to remember where I am. Let me think. We just The last thing we did, the very last thing, was we did the whole thing with, Ezo. And this time, Crystal came and... Oh, do I have him in here, I wonder? Oh, here he is. Yeah.
There were off-world rifles here and more.
Right. So she actually came... So last time when she came, she chased him off, but he got away. This time, she caught him, because she came from the other direction. And so now, I wonder if maybe he's at the station. I'd like to talk to him. Although, hold on.
You hear anything yet?
No, so if you come by.
Yeah, okay.
Thanks for your time.
Yeah, so that was the very last thing that you can do in this little area here. Unless there's like a hidden thing, but I don't think so.
I was fresh out of Leeds. Poking around Hawker's circle had been a waste of time. I had nothing to connect this Ezo character to the Eisendaler murder. But if the replicants had done in one Tyrell scientist, maybe they'd go after another. And the subcontractors down on DNA Row didn't have Tyrell security to protect them.
Why not? Because they seem actually pretty important. Like, would they be able to make any of the Nexus models without Chew and, why am I forgetting his name? The guy in the hotel. And whatever, he does the nervous systems. And then whatever his name is, who does the skin. Like, I'm guessing they're probably not the only people that work on the Nexus models, but it seems like their work is fairly important. It particularly Chew, because clearly he's connected straight to the movie. And Chew made the eyes that was in Roy. So I don't know, it feels like they're pretty important, but... Okay, so I kind of want to go to DNA Row after I go to the police station. Also, I don't think this guy has... He's not going to be here, the guy in the laboratory. He never is. Yeah, you talk to him once, and then he just fucks off forever. Hey, cool. Oh. So... if he's here now... I wonder what's gonna happen with Gordo, because I arrested Gordo last time, and he was in here. Unless I can fill up another one of these.
You look right at home in there, Ezo.
I've been in much tighter spots than this, McCoy.
I'll bet, but this is only the beginning. You ready to supply me some answers?
I wish I had something to say.
I know your hands are dirty, Ezo.
Everybody in this world is trying to better himself, no matter what the terms are. If that counts as dirty, so be it.
The terms of your conviction won't be too clean.
I'll be through with this place long before you, McCoy.
Yeah, I'm sure you've been saving up for a rainy day, selling all those illegal weapons.
One never knows when fate will conspire. You must be prepared.
You're a real trooper, Ezo.
Sorry, I was thinking about... why was it spelled with a U there? Do I? Hold on a minute. Give me a second. I'm extremely curious. I always thought when people said that, I was thinking trooper like, you know, paratrooper, like a soldier. Have I been wrong this entire time? If I could fucking spell it. No, they are different. Yeah, Trooper is an actor, and then with a U, and then Trooper with two O's is a soldier. So that's yeah. You're a trooper. Usually people are talking about. So did they just not? Did someone like do the subtitles on this, and they just didn't think about what the meaning was? That's so funny. Unless you can technically. Oh, but the correct spelling is actually you're a trooper with a U. That's so weird. Huh. I wonder why. Okay. Mystery over. Okay, they know better. According to that little article I read, technically, even though they're referring to one, you use the other because that's the correct spelling for the saying. Somehow.
You look right at home in there.
Okay, he no longer.
You keeping busy?
Please leave me.
My migraine's acting up.
Pal.
I was kind of hoping that now that they were in the same lockup, that maybe he would have extra to say. Because he did mention they kicked him out of the, like the, replicant, what was it? Civilians against replicant slavery or something? Is that what he was part of? But he doesn't seem to have anything that he cares to say extra. Oh no, the subcontractor gang, they're coming for you. Off-world colonies. How hot is this? Okay, pretty hot. Also, let's, why does this thing do this to me? There we go. Where do we go first? I guess we have to go to Chew first, right? Well... yeah.
What you do, huh?
What did I do?
Excuse me.
Deliveries to rare.
LPD, I got a couple of questions.
Talk, always talk. You wait, you no take up time. Busy.
Marcus Eisendollar is dead.
Okay, we talk. Quick, come. What you want?
You were close to Eisendollar?
Eisendollar? No time for him. No go to lab. Eisendollar test off-world gravity to work important organs. Visual center, you see?
Marcus is dead.
To work hard all night, all day, no stop, no break, no OT.
Did you hear me?
Of course I hear you. You think I'm deaf? Your time more important, man. Eisendollar dead. Miraji may be dead. You out chasing skirts.
Miraji?
You eat supper with Miraji every night, no fail. Sometimes Chinese, sometimes Indian, sometimes home cooked. Sometimes we go up and eat with twins.
Miraji didn't show. Did you call him?
Hey, call. I knocked. 10 minutes ago. Door locked. No answer. Where you come from, huh?
What?
Nothing.
Tell me this.
Hey, wait. LPT, you there for something, huh? LPT? I'm very busy. I won't wait for nothing.
Tell me this.
I'm very...
Okay. He no longer has anything. I think that's all basically the same from last time. I'm gonna guess that Miraji always dies, but who knows? Let's go see. Is there anything? No, nothing else is open yet. So we're gonna go up here first. Maybe can I pause it before I get in there? No. Everything looks about the same in here.
I recognized the logo on the envelope. It was definitely Runsitter's Animal Sales, but I didn't expect to find hundreds of chinyos. I didn't know what it was for, but I'd bet the farm it wasn't on Runsitter's books.
I don't know if you should be betting the farm. What if you lose it? Sorry.
Hello, Luther. Hello, Lance. You have no new messages and one saved voice-only message. Would you like to hear the saved message again?
Absolutely.
Hello, it's J.F. Sebastian.
Sebastian, that's what his name is.
All right. I tried to talk to Dr. Terrell about your reemployment, but I haven't been able to get through to him yet. He's kinda angry, and you know what a cool customer he is. I don't know what happened between you guys, but I'm still trying. If you want to get together, I'm still at the Bradbury. I'll be here all night.
Message saved automatically. To delete, please state your deletion security number.
Not right now. Thanks.
The pleasure's all ours at Sino Bell.
Sebastian seems like such a nice guy. Terrible what happened.
The vid phone was one of those old Zenith jobs, the last electronic tech that was still produced on this continent, in Mexico to be exact. No wonder the sucker was on the blink. I've gotten...
Okay, so yeah, that was all basically the same. There doesn't seem to be anything new around here, at least that I'm not seeing. And I can't go down the ladder. It's funny, this opens up later, but like I guess I don't find this interesting right now. We're gonna save this real quick, just because I do remember that this is an issue.
What's going on? Who did this?
Help me, sir. Please, help me. It is going to blow. Run! Run!
Go. There we go. Oh, it doesn't automatically start. My bad.
Hold on. An ambulance will be coming.
You must warn the twins. Up there. Up the stairs.
The twins? Did they do this?
No. Tall man with...
It occurred to me now, that's a stupid thing. Why would you warn the twins if the twins were the one that did it?
Another with beard. Piercing eyes.
What did they want?
The DNA information. God forgive me. I told them about the twins.
Don't shoot. McCoy, Rep Detect, BR 61661.
What do you know about this?
Got a dead man here. Victim of an explosion. His name was Miraji. He was able to give me a description of the two perps just before he bought the farm.
Yeah? They skin jobs? Or you just in the right place at the wrong time?
I'm practically waxing their tails, officer. I'm that close. But I don't have a lot of time. You mind,
Mopping up here? Just do me a favor and kick some rep ass, okay? It's high time someone got them illegals off the street.
Appreciate it.
This is 32 Sector 3 reporting a homicide, possible act of terrorism.
Now that I hear this guy's voice a second time, he sounds familiar. Not in like I know the voice from somewhere, but it reminds me of something, and I'm trying to remember what it is. What does it remind me of? Here, let me see if I can get him to talk to me again.
There ain't nothing left, Detective.
Don't miss anything.
There ain't nothing left, Detective.
Oh my god, what does he remind me of? Oh! Oh, it's the guy who played the president, who was like a disgusting slob in Smiling Friends. That's what his voice reminds me of. It reminds me of that guy. Like the certain, like almost like he almost has like something caught in his throat constantly, sort of sound to his voice as he's talking. That's what it is.
The guy who'd set the bomb had been sloppy. He kept the charge small enough to leave the wall standing. If he just wanted to take out Miraji, this was overkill. If my instincts were right, he was the same Joker who lit up the Tyrell building. Dangerous, but still an amateur.
Not that it's the same, like it is literally the same guy, but that's what the voice reminds me of. That's what I meant. Was there? So there wasn't anything here last time, really, other than just, yeah.
No way through here.
I assume there's still nothing here now. Yep. That's what I figured. You know what I did? So it was. Oh, you know what? Did I check him before?
You got a sheet or something we could cover him with?
Nah, nothing. Cold Cup boys have been dragging ass.
You got a sheet?
Nah.
Okay. So I forget what day it was. It had to have been Sunday night. I decided while like you know after stream, I just went off and was taking care of my.
What you want? I'm busy.
Don't do that.
Listen to me.
Busy, busy. You not delivery man. You go away. Distraction, loud noises.
That'd be Dermo design burning to the ground.
Oh,
He didn't make...
you leave now.
Yeah, this is all the same. Oh. I can still choose, So can I do all of these, or can I do some? But anyway, before I lose my train of thought, I was, yeah, took care of the stuff I needed to take care of, was sort of winding down for the night, also doing some prep for the week, and I was thinking, I've got some stuff in my backlog that I need to listen to still, and I want to play something while I do it, but I don't want it to be anything that I would normally play on stream. Just because I feel like anything narrative-wise that I do want to play on stream that I kind of want to keep an archive of, I want to save it for streams. So I was like, you know what, sorry. So I haven't, what I haven't played in a while. I haven't played any of my like sort of farming sim type stuff, Stardew Valley and stuff like that. So I was like, you know what? Let me go look at them. And I was like, there's some here that maybe I'll, I forget what the name of there's Sun something there's that I have. And I like that one. I stopped playing it because what ended up happening was that, you started off with the one farm, and then they gave you other farms to handle in other places. And so rather than one farm that you then kitted out to do specific things however you wanted to do, you had like multiple properties to manage, and they could only grow specific things in certain ones. And I was like, I'm not really a huge fan of that. And then there was another one that I would like to have more, but my god, it's been in early access for like 7 years. I don't know if it's ever gonna be done, and after a while with some of that early access stuff, I just stopped playing them, and I stopped buying them too. I'm not gonna bother until it's actually done and completed, I just don't want to deal with it anymore. And so I was like, well, I checked that. It's been, you know, the last time I checked it was like 2 years ago. Still not done. So I was like, all right, I'll just go back to Stardew Valley. Let me look up some mods for it, because I had some before, but I was like, let me see if there's some new ones. And there's a couple of collections out there, and of course, you know, through the Nexus, it's like you can pay money to just download them all in one click. Otherwise, you got to do them one at a time. I'm not giving you fucking money. So it's like, I was like, all right, I'll get this one, and you know, I'll load up the vortex, and then I'll just like slowly make my way through them while I'm listening to other stuff and I'm doing, you know, other things at the same time. Boy, that took forever. 500 something mods. Took forever. Thankfully, most of them are small, you know? So when they download, it takes like a couple of seconds. But yeah, oof. Took forever. Finally, everything got done. Everything was in there. It's a lot of fun. There's a lot of cool stuff that's been added with those mods. But yeah, that's just a brainless thing that I'm doing now whenever I'm listening to stuff that I like want to listen to and get through. I forget what the last thing was. There was like some review of something that I was listening to, and it's like 2 hours long. So I'm like, okay, I'm like 30 minutes into it, so I gotta finish that. But okay, how about we start off with Sebastian?
What's Sebastian been up to lately?
Sebastian? He do what always do, nervous system. Very important to Dr. Terrell.
Where do I find him?
He had old building down alley, Bradbury Hotel, I think. You walk down alley, you find it.
What about this Lance? What kind of guy is he?
Why, he like Luther, only different. Don't know which.
That's so?
One long hair, talk a lot, always make deal. Other more quiet, work much harder.
What kind of deals?
Sell this, sell that, no matter what weather. Like salesman. Very hard to take, no trust, no way.
Did Lance sell something to Runciter?
Who? Never heard of Runciter. No time for charades. Sound like this, sound like that, look like this. Oh.
Miraji's some kind of DNA designer?
Yeah, subcontractor like me. He funny though, like old movies. Miraji master chef. Twins go crazy when he cooks.
You mentioned twins.
Yes, yes. Luther and Lance, Siamese twins, live above Miraji.
They're genetic designers?
Were. Till last month. Got the boot, shit can.
From who?
Big boss, who else? And if I didn't tell them, you go ask them. I waste no more time. You think I nose around everybody's business, huh?
Sorry to bother you.
Like, maybe. Maybe you do. I guess. Hold up. So, yeah, amateur, answering, chew,
I recognize the logo on
envelope.
the envelope.
No. Tall bed with...
Yeah, I don't think there's anywhere else to go really but the Bradbury. So, let's do that. Well, just in case. Ooh. So, we've had a couple of little things change so far. Well, no, that's not true. It's not even a couple. It's like one. Crystal arresting Izo is so far the only thing that we've had change. As far as I know. I guess... Yeah, because we have not yet opened up the downtown not downtown, the nightlife area, like the arcade and the strip club alleyway. So if we can still arrest Gordo, haven't been able to see that yet. I bet you if there's going to be another change, it's probably going to happen here somewhere.
It was some kind of freakish toy, half mechanical, half organic. Rep technology for sure.
What's in... Yeah, this is this room, which is creepy as fuck. Oof. Okay, him just showing up behind me like that actually spooked me.
It wasn't a rep and it wasn't human, and it still gave me the willies.
Gave me the G Willikers. Can I?
I couldn't tell who was winning, and I didn't much care. Chess was a little slow for me.
It still has this weird, like, jerking motion with the camera over on this side, and only here.
Time to stop for synthetic eggs. I remember tasting a real one back when I was a kid. It was like liquid sunshine. Damn tasty.
I gotta tell you, I wish I could have eggs. Obviously, I wouldn't want it to be like some weird, freakishly genetically modified thing, but I love the egg yolk. I am never that interested in the egg white, but, you know, don't want to just waste it, so of course I still use it whenever I do anything with eggs. Either just making them or, you know, using them and stuff or whatever. But sometimes when I'm thinking about what to make and I'm looking at the eggs in the refrigerator, I go, sometimes I kind of wish I could just sit there, strain like 6 eggs of all their whites and just use the yolk and then just not bother with the egg whites and have to like shoehorn them in somewhere. It's too bad I don't have anything that like uses them just as a byproduct that I can just default chuck them into, you know?
Resuming interrupted print job.
DNA research, incept dates, a lot of jargon, but I'd bet my spinner it was valuable to somebody. I've gotten...
Okay, cool. So that's the same. Yeah, you don't really tell me anything, right? Yeah, there's not much here. And this is the room, right? Yep. I wonder how many people have gotten like full-on jump scared by these little guys just popping out of rooms, wandering around. Oh. Okay, I thought I saw something turn green there. No, oh. No, that was him. Okay. Hold on, I gotta double check something. No. Okay. Here's the room that I'm surprised hasn't been overcome by mold. Oh, yep, there's Sadiq. So he's still here. So that's still not any different. Is this? No. You know what? Rather than there, I'll save it here. There we go. Alright, do I get clobbered over the head again? Yep.
That'll do, Sadiq.
Enough!
Oh, you think he found us, man?
One of the design subcons must have talked. Unstable personalities, to say the least.
Told you we should have blown up the old block.
It would have created problems down the line.
We got problem now, man.
This one? He's not a problem. He's an opportunity. You're weak, my friend. I expected so much more from you.
I'm thinking our brother not hearing too good.
Oh, he hears us. Isn't that right, McCoy?
You ready to give up fruitless nightmare, man? Come back to family?
He doesn't have a choice. He never did.
Let me kill him, man.
No.
We got no time to be patient. The gal, she's sick. She not gonna get no better.
That's where you're wrong, Sadiq. She will live.
Maybe. But this one, he got it coming bad.
Believe me, he's the least of our problems.
You're talking crazy. The hunter be dangerous.
A fool sees not the same tree a wise man sees.
I'm no fool, man.
You must have a little faith, my friend. Without contraries, there's no progression.
How can you trust any of their kind?
We have been manipulated by them, correct? Now they're going to see exactly what lies on the other side of the horizon.
Catch me if you can!
How long have I been here, Lucy?
How do you know my name?
I saw your things at Runciter's. Did you feel bad when they killed those animals?
They were so pretty and sweet. I hoped Father wouldn't do it. But Mr. Runciter deserved retribution. That's what Father said.
Why?
'Cause he treated me bad. Like I belonged to him.
I'm sorry.
Are you really the hunter? Like Father says?
It's my job.
Why? What do you have against us?
Nothing. It's just the law.
Would you hurt me?
I promise you I won't.
Father will be back soon.
Huh, I could have... I would have lost money on that. I would have bet money that for something, if there was going to be a change, this would have been one of the pivotal moments that there would have been some sort of change, but that was all, I'm pretty sure, exactly the same. I am convinced. Sadiq, Clovis, against what I was sort of led to believe, I think they are, no matter what, always replicants. Lucy, maybe not. She might sometimes be a replicant, sometimes not. So, for who else, though? Because, like, the last ending we got, I mean, it's not like we arrested Lucy. We arrested Gordo, but that was just, like... It just kind of happened. Like, I didn't make a decision about that. Izo... What happened with Izo last time? Did we kill him? No, he just got away. He got away scot-free. The chief got killed, but he got killed by Clovis and Sadiq, which I'm going to assume probably happens this time too. Crystal became our partner. I mean, really, I'll be honest, not a whole lot happened that I felt like I was personally involved in figuring out. I mean, we'll see what happens this time. Maybe some endings just... Okay, wait a minute, how do I do this again? Is it, here? No. Here? Uh-oh. Oh, it's here. Okay. He'll get there eventually. But, yeah, I don't... Maybe this time, if... Unless I missed stuff. It could be I got the... You just sort of, like, went along with the story ending. But, I don't know, I felt like I was fairly thorough.
It felt and smelled like real cheese. Dairy products were choice contraband, scarce and mucho expensive. Selling them was a Class A felony.
You know, did we ever get any sort of resolution to the cheese last time? I feel like the answer is no.
Strange. My ribs still hurt, and at least 2 teeth were loose. Sadiq was a tough customer, but he just didn't act like a rep. I got in at least 1 good shot, and he definitely felt it. A Nexus 6 wouldn't have even blinked.
See, they throw that in. They threw that in last time too, but I'm almost positive that's just a red herring to make you think otherwise. Because if we're looking with our eyeballs, he picked up Eisendoller with one hand and threw him. He picked us up with one hand and threw us. Then he threw us a whole lot farther than Eisendoller, but like, I mean, still, you can't do that without a whole lot of strength behind you. Oh, I need to take this back.
Hysteria Hall was an arcade down near Nightclub Row.
Nightclub Row, that's what it's called. It's nothing, is what that is. Okay, so before I go anywhere, I'll save it just in case. Was there anything else in here? Don't see anything. Okay.
You let him in my room?
They had a warrant, mister. What was I supposed to do?
They took my pictures.
Couldn't stop them.
How about me? You think I'm easy to stop? Who the hell are you?
McCoy, LPD.
LPD, huh? Maybe you guys can return something to me.
How do you know we got it?
One of your own. Invaded my property. Bad haircut. Stupid coat. The other guy.
What other guy?
Don't play dumb.
What about him?
Nothing. I just thought you were gonna arrest me, that's all.
I don't care about your little run-in with the manager, okay? I'm looking for a couple of replicants.
Can't help you there, friend.
Maybe the clerk can tell me who was renting that room back there. Why were you hassling him?
You let these creeps in my room. I'm a very private person.
What do they got against you?
Nothing, friend. I ain't done nothing.
We're all innocents, aren't we?
Damn straight. And I don't like people asking questions either.
Just help me out here a little more. You seen a big Rasta guy around here? Or a guy with a beard and dark eyes?
A Rasta? What's that?
He's got dreadlocks. Talks with an accent.
Oh. No, I ain't seen no one like that. Look, my mother's waiting for me. You stick around. Maybe the manager will come back.
Probably not. Okay, there is stuff in the car, but let me look over here. Because last time...
working this side of the pool, but whoever it was, they'd been pretty thorough going through the joint. I doubted if there was anything I could find that hadn't already been snagged and bagged.
Last time we found a scale, and I swear that never came into it.
Holden's badge.
You know what also didn't come into it? That like Hall of Mirrors little area. That just existed. I mean, that might just be there to just be world building. Just interesting stuff is around, but... Mm-mm.
Nothing.
Nothing. Maybe some of these clues don't actually equate to anything. Maybe some of them are literally just callbacks.
The wrapper was from a vendor I knew. Best lichen dogs in the 4th sector. That wasn't saying a whole lot, but with an arcade next door and a dozen nightclubs down the street, Mia and Murray's stand saw more action in a night than my spinster aunt saw all last century.
A dozen
A
nightclubs.
lot like the one I'd been tracking. The driver had been smart enough to pull the license plate, but the vehicle identification number was still there. If I ran it through the mainframe back at the station, I could ID the owner.
What was I gonna... Is there anything else here? I don't think so. Why would you have so many nightclubs so close together? Just like niche interests per club? I remember when I was working my first job. Yeah, he's not here. Oh, you know what? We're back to this being the most pointless area in the game. Howie's no longer here. But yeah, I remember when I was working my first job, there was, I forget, it was like, so, I had to do a pretty long drive to get there. It was like an hour plus, depending on traffic. And always past this, it was this lone billboard sign for, oh god, what was it called? I want to say it was called, like, it was a cat. It was like, the Jaguar Club or the Cougar Club. The Cougar Club would kind of make sense. But, or like the Leopard Club. It was something like that. It was some big cat name club. And it was all by itself, this billboard. And you could kind of see the building. And usually I had to leave early in the morning, so it was dark out. So you could see all these purple lights. And the building was... Not only was the billboard all singular by itself, but so was the building. And, like, there was nothing around it. It was like someone was like, hey, there's this area right out here, nothing around it. It's got, like, I don't even know how... I didn't even see a road that went to it. But it was almost like you had to find a back road to get to it from off the highway. I mean, yeah, and it was just, it was weird. So every time I went past it, I always wondered, maybe I should just go in there one night and just see what's going on. And I never did. Be my luck, that's like not even a real, like, especially considering the location and how like out of the way and sort of like, you know, like they had the billboard, but it, you know, it was in the middle of nowhere. It would have been just my luck. It's like a front just running dirty money through it, and it's not even like a real like strip club, you know. That's probably what it was. Okay. Where would... Oh, you know what? My car is back here. We will go back to the... Well... Are we gonna go back to the station? Let me think. Oh, I could go to the Hysteria Call-In nightclub. But... I feel like I should go back to the station to try and put stuff in the mainframe to get more things to talk about. I wonder if I got locked out of things last time because I did do that first. Unless I did do that first. In which case it doesn't fucking matter. But I cannot remember. I'm not even gonna bother going to the laboratory because he's never
Ground
there.
floor, mainframe, and shooting range.
That man is never there. I wish I could be so grossly negligent at my job. You know, I say that and that's not actually true. I always wonder, perhaps, it's probably just a mindset thing, but I always wonder how those people who just skim by doing the absolute bare minimum at their jobs, you know, whatever it is, how do they not get nervous doing so? Because, you know, being overworked sucks, but at least time goes by fast. Having just the right amount is a good feeling. Having not enough to do while you can get caught up on stuff, there's always a little bit of, like, anxiety there where I'm like, this feels weird. It feels like I should have more to do. Which feels dumb, because I don't like working, you know? But, I don't know, I guess just the idea of being on the clock and feeling like there's not quite, like I have to sort of reach out to be like, okay, well, I got all this stuff is done now. I wasn't expecting to be done so quickly. I guess I gotta go find more stuff to do. And, you know, there's always more stuff to do. You're not just gonna make stuff up. I suppose some people do. But, I don't know, but to have the baseline of, okay, what is the absolute minimum I can get away with? And then I can just, like, sit here fucking around on my phone for 4 hours or whatever. Like, I couldn't do that. It would drive my anxiety straight through the roof. Here's the thing. I already got this, right? I'm pretty sure I did. So the only thing that I need... Hold on. Let me double check something. For clues. Photographs. Right.
The earring was shaped like an insect. I didn't know much about jewelry, but it looked like junk.
Okay. You know what? We're gonna check some stuff out
Hawker's Circle
on these just in case. I'm pretty sure I already looked at this guy. Because I think this is the reference to Decker.
A strange scale. Give me a hard copy of that.
I guess I didn't get that. Was this guy important? No, it doesn't seem like it. And as for me, I don't think there was anything on me that was important. I think it was just over here. I mean, I can look at myself. Wow, you go out of the house looking like that? I know, I'm horrified too. It'd be funny if I could keep zooming in on my face and at some point he was just like, you know what? That's kind of funny. Give me a hard copy of that. Yeah, okay. So if I didn't do that one, then I'm guessing I also didn't do any of these. You know what? That does make sense, because when I saved it, it was at the end of that segment. And I would have, if I went to the car, I'm pretty sure he kills me. I didn't try it. I suppose I could have tried it, but I didn't. But I'm going to assume that you have to do it that way so that you can get whatever path forward that you're going to get. So I didn't have any time to go to an Esper. How is this?
That guy sure gets around. Give me a hard copy of that.
I don't think this is important, but I kind of want to zoom in on this. What is this thing? Is that just like a cup? Someone knocked it on the floor? Alright. Lady, what about you? I vaguely remember you not being interesting in any way. Yep. And I don't think there was anything else on this one.
Tyrell Grav Test Lab.
That one I had to have because I have the earring picture.
Moon Bus.
This one I just got. And this is still me. Despite everything, it's just you. Or it's still you. Oh, why didn't it let me? That's weird. I'll try it again, but... And he's doing something with the rocket thruster, or whatever that is. He's posing for his hard rock melodic death metal album.
That guy sure gets around. Give me a hard copy of that.
You know, or whatever. Oh god, that reminds me. You know what sucks? And I guess you know, you learn your lessons. But, actually, I'll fill up my drink while I'm telling you this. I've been working on the audio for the next video that I'm doing. And wouldn't you know it, I get all the way through. I think I've been working on it about a week now. I think. And get to the end, I think this morning, and I was like, okay, cool. Got it, right? And then I start going through, and I'm trying to, like, get things balanced. And I'm looking at the, what do you call it? Like, the audio waveform thing, and I'm like, why does it look bowed in the middle, you know? And so I start skipping around in the middle portion. I'm like, ah, shit. I'm like, something happened. And there's a certain portion where all of a sudden it sounds like I'm underground. And I'm like, damn it. And so, you know, get out of it, go back into it. I'm like, did that happen just now as I was screwing with equalization and trying to make sure all the sound was like fairly even and shit like that? No, it was already saved due to something I did. Who knows where it came from? It could have been from anything, because there was a couple of times when, and I guess this was my fault. Well, of course it's my fault. I was the only one working on it. But there was a couple of times where I ended up adding stuff in post because I was like, oh, you know what? I should add a clarification here or whatever. And so I did. And then I was listening to it and I was like, that's weird. Why is it that it sounds a little bit clearer on this one that I'm inserting compared to the one from before? And then I was testing it and I couldn't figure out why. It could have just been perfect circumstance. It could have been I was having a better throat day that day compared to when I first recorded it. I don't know. You know, I have a lot of throat problems. And also I have a mush mouth. Probably noticed. But couldn't figure it out. Tried to do a little bit of balancing to be like, well, let me try to get them at least like somewhat equal so that it doesn't sound so like obvious. It's like they're two completely different days. It almost sounded like two different microphones. But anyway, I was, whatever I was doing to fuck around with that, there's a possibility that when I was messing with the settings that I didn't actually, what I thought was me checking it in the previews and then going, you know what, I don't really like that, and then canceling it. It didn't actually cancel, and it somehow applied it to however many things. Although I don't know how it would apply it to all that, because I was only working on one section, but it doesn't really matter. But like somewhere along the way, something got saved that shouldn't have been saved, and I didn't notice because I was already past that part. And then once I saved it, I wasn't saving it in individual backup sessions, which I should have been doing. So lessons learned. Now I gotta start over from the beginning. At least I didn't save over the beginning one. Otherwise, I'd have to re-record the entire thing. But I do have to start over from the initial recording, and I gotta insert all of my things that I wanted to insert again, and then I have to go through and do all the editing again. Which is... it sucks. But, lessons learned. From now on, I'm not gonna touch any of the settings, the effects settings, until after I'm completely done with it, and I'm also going to save them in increasing increments so that, after every session it'll go 2, 3, 4, 5, and then if I do something, I fuck something up, I can at least go back to the one from previously, and it's like, okay, well, I didn't lose the entire thing. So, that was fun. Why won't it let me... do I need to do just the face? Ah, there we go.
That can't be me. Give me a hard copy of that.
Yep, so this is exactly the same.
Uploading personal clue database.
The mainframe confirmed what I'd already guessed. The car from Chinatown was the same vehicle that had smacked the hydrant at Runciter's. The car was registered to a woman named Dektora. She'd bought it from a used car lot in the 4th sector. I ran the name through records and came up empty. The used car lot checked out clean too, but maybe the owner could tell me something.
Last time the owner never did tell me anything, and I don't remember if it's because I didn't do this first, or if it's because I talked to him at the wrong time, and then eventually I pulled my gun on him. I didn't mean to. I think I just did it by accident. Oh no, I did it because I felt like everything was done, and I was getting nothing out of it. And so I was just like, let me just see what happens. And then he gets all pissy at you, and he disappears. So I guess I won't do that this time. But maybe we'll actually get something out of him this time with the the car information. That would be nice. Doing some actual police work and not just like letting the game sweep me along. I'm also gonna go there first, I think. I will.
It was the pig still. He said Pat doesn't have a mink coat. She's got a good Republican cloth coat. That's all.
You're wrong, sweetie. It was Herbert Hoover.
I'm sorry, but I was there.
Well, if anything, you were all of 3 years old back then.
I still remember it, like it was yesterday.
And he said fur coat, not mink. I saw it on the discovery disc.
I really like this old couple.
You guys still battling it out?
That's what keeps a marriage alive and kicking, Ray. What can we do you for?
The works.
Coming right up. You know anything about politics, Ray? Famous quotes, things like that?
I try not to.
How about the checker speech?
Never heard of it.
Hoover's checker speech.
Nixon's checker speech.
You're forgetting a lot, your old age.
Right behind you, lady.
Oh.
You know where I could score some cheese? Like this stuff?
Boy, don't flesh that around here.
He's the police, sweetie.
Besides, the kids today just as soon twist a knife in your backside as to ask for chinion for the tram home. Show that cheese around here, you become a marked man.
Who sells it?
Now, we aren't asking for any trouble, Ray.
I'm not working bunco, I just want some information.
That nutty broad who runs Kingston Kitchen. She's always bragging about her special ingredient.
That stew she makes, it always did taste a little gamey.
And she charges an arm and leg for it, too.
Interesting. Okay, so that one was on me. I do remember that I ended up finding the cheese late last time, and I guess by the time that they were, like, I got through all their dialogue, it wasn't going to let me ask again, because I didn't get that last time. And I swear I probably talked to them after I found the cheese. I'm pretty sure. This is interesting. Okay. I wonder what that's going to do for me, though. I mean, like, I don't want to bust her over cheese. Like, it, you know, I don't give a shit about that. But, I guess maybe find out who her supplier is? But, I mean, where would that even get me? Replicants aren't running cheese rings, I don't think.
I found this wrapper.
Yeah, that's from one of our dogs.
Okay.
You ever seen this girl around here? Maybe in the arcade?
Oh, yes! I saw her come out of the arcade yesterday.
No, it was the day before.
Maybe you saw her both days.
No, I'm positive. It was yesterday.
You're positively wrong. It was 2 days ago, sure as God made little green apples.
You're getting Alzheimer's, sweetie.
Okay, just forget it.
Yeah, the rest of that was basically the same. So, we're gonna try this for... Am I? I'm in two minds about it. I could go and talk to him about the car stuff now, but I feel like I did that already last time. And maybe I did it in the correct order this time to actually get some information out of him. But I do have new information. Maybe let's capitalize on that first. We're gonna go back to Kingston Kitchen. Just to see what she's got to say for herself. And hopefully I don't end up like having to shoot her or something. Over cheese, of all things. Got anything for me?
Is this scale from a fish?
Same as other one. Not fish. Snake scale.
What other one?
Other police show me scale from same snake. I send him to Abdul Hassan.
How could you tell I was police?
Both of you walking around look confused, like you in wrong place.
Right, I do remember this. But Hassan is no longer here. Unless he has like an actual storefront somewhere that I just didn't see before.
Any luck finding more of that dragon?
Ah, see, I was right. This you show me was part of a collection bought for a nightclub in 4th Sector.
You know the name of the nightclub owner?
No, senor. But my friend, he says the man is not selling.
Thanks for your help. How's business?
Good. Holidays coming soon.
Yeah, like...
Right. Hey, good. Very good. I'm gonna take a quick peek around. I don't think it's gonna show me... Oh. You know what? Did I take the scale to run setters before? Like, Hassan would be the one that would know because he's a snake salesman, but I don't know, maybe Runsetter would know. I feel like I definitely had the scale by this. We'll try it. We'll try it after this.
Mia and Murray tell me you're using cheese in your stew. Real cheese.
Them old buzzards. What they know?
I could take a sample of that stew you're cooking back to the lab and have it tested.
Why you pick on Mama Isabella? I never do. You know her.
Where'd you get it?
My sister. She got connections.
Where can I find her?
She back in Jamaica, man. Far away from here. She send me cheese once, maybe twice a month. You know, funny thing you asking about the cheese. Last week, this ugly little man he run by, grab whole box of empty takeout cartons right off the counter. Police next door, they just laugh. Say the guy not be so happy when he opened them cartons.
What's that have to do with the cheese?
Cheese hidden in that box, man. Keeping it safe till I cook up a new batch. So how could I tell police to bring back box? They find cheese, they shut me down.
This guy who robbed you, what do you look like?
Short, real short. Bad clothes, colors way too bright. Funny bow tie. Maybe you look for this ugly little thief, yeah? I'm thinking you not really care about the cheese.
You're right, but I still think you ought to get yourself a different secret ingredient.
You bet, man. That cheese been nothing but trouble for Mama Isabella.
Interesting. Okay, so that sounds like... That sounds like Gordo, right? Bright clothes, bow tie. It's gotta be Gordo. Why would he be stealing cartons? Well... Sadiq went to kill Eisenduller with some of the Kingston Kitchen carton when he didn't order anything. I guess they could have forced him to do it. Unless he's just working with them. Okay. Alright, things are coming up, Millhouse. Alright. You probably don't have anything to say to me, right? You just want me to drink.
Nice bracelet, tough guy.
Oh.
That's Maggie, your mommy?
She's a dog.
So is my wife, but I sure as hell don't brag about it.
Funny.
Pour me one.
Just one?
One but one good one. What if there was like a 1 in 100 chance that this guy goes, "What is it, your mommy?" And for some reason he just goes, "Yes." Game was probably made at a... When was this game made? Uno momento. Let me look. Let's see. Bladerunner. Wait. I assume there's only one. 1997. That probably wouldn't have been one of those jokes that they... Well, I don't know. Yeah, okay. Nothing there. Alright, are you in here?
Gotten all I can from that.
Okay, not right now. Back to the arcade. And I suppose we'll confront Gordo after we're done with Hysteria Hall. Maybe this time we don't arrest him. Maybe this time we shoot him. I have to remember to save before I go to the nightclub row. I certainly don't want to accidentally shoot a non-replicant by accident, but I'm so curious if last time... So I clearly missed that whole interaction last time, but did he also steal the box last time? Or would the dialogue have changed and Gordo had nothing to do with that? And Gordo was just being belligerent last time because he's an asshole. And he wasn't, like, actually complicit. Oh, you know what I have...
I kid you not. Only 35,000. Yeah, red, orange, blue, puke green, any color you want. Just give me 24 to hose the graffiti off. Admiring that bishy cat, ain't you? I don't blame you. It's a classic ride in a deluxe sport package. It'll push 125 without so much as a shake. Of course, you gotta find the road for it.
That's always the problem.
Crazy Legs, Larry Hirsch. Pleased to meet you.
Ray McCoy.
You can call me Crazy, you can call me Larry. You can even call me Crazy Legs Larry. But don't call me if you don't think a hot set of wheels ain't necessary.
Okay.
The Bishi's exceptional. Mechanical is Pacific Rim flawless, as usual. But they also save some of the classic styling of the old GM days.
Looks like a piece of work.
Forget those fibroplast Filipino heaps everyone's driving around. This is real. Just feast your eyes on this. You see it? You see it? That's actual chrome, the real stuff. They saved a couple hundred sheets of Tijuana chrome from before the war. It's completely legal and everything. Beautiful, isn't it?
I don't think I've ever seen it before.
And you probably won't ever see it again unless you steal this puppy. And honestly, no. Frankly, I gotta tell you, it's got your name written all over it. Ray McCovey.
McCoy.
Give it, take a couple letters.
I'll have to think about it.
Don't think too long or too hard about it, Roy. It's liable to be gonzo by the time you come back.
Gotcha.
Ray McCovey, and then he immediately messes up our first name again. Car registration.
You saw a black sedan a few days ago?
Black sedan? Hey, I got standards. If it ain't sporty, I got no room for it.
I've seen the registration. I know a woman bought it from you.
Oh, that sedan.
Oh, this is the same as last time.
If blonde wants to pay top dollar for the ugliest car in the place, who am I to say no?
Did you know who she was?
No, but I'd like to know her in the biblical sense, if you catch what I'm saying. Look, Ray, it ain't a crime for me to make a living.
How about this girl? She look familiar?
You kidding? She ain't old enough to drive.
You've never seen her?
She looks kind of familiar.
Think real hard.
Maybe you should try that arcade next door. She looks like the kind of girl you see there all the time.
I'll do that. I hope you got paperwork for...
Are we kids or what?
I take that as a...
You can take it any way you want.
Alright, so that's basically all exactly the same. And we didn't really get any information from him, just, okay. Yeah, I mean, I guess she did come and buy the ugliest car that I have.
Locked.
But, I mean, that doesn't Doesn't really tell me much. That sucks.
Locked.
Well, actually, you know what? Maybe I'll reframe that. Maybe it does tell me something. Maybe she bought that car specifically because it was going to get crashed. So it didn't matter if it looked good. Does that tell me anything? Not currently, but I'll keep it in mind. Maybe a connection will be made somewhere. Hi.
Hey, Ray, how you doing?
Just fine, Crazy.
You've been thinking about the cat, haven't you? I don't blame you. She keeps me up at night, too. And I ain't ever even lip wrestled in the back seat, which is definitely what's in the cards for a stud of your caliber.
Throw in a babe and maybe you got a deal.
No sweat, I'll have one over in a jiffy.
Not just kidding. I hope you got paperwork.
Oh,
I take.
You can.
I forgot. I have it on my little tally sheet of things to do, but I still need to pull the Simpsons clip for that I wanted to put side by side with this guy. Okay. I wonder if this is going to be any different. Last time, Lucy just ran from me and then I never saw her again.
You're sick, Lucy.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are.
Father told me to watch out for you.
I'm not gonna hurt you.
Have you always lived on Terra?
Yes.
I always dreamed Terra would be so special and beautiful. Birds and flowers and trees and blue water. Like on the video. So different from everything on, well, where I was.
Oh, I can void coffer? Ooh. Crystal. I kind of want to ease into that. What about Crystal?
There's another hunter after your family.
We know. The woman who smokes.
You've got to get out of here.
You're not the hunter anymore?
Go, quickly.
Thank you.
Oh, shit. I'm loading that. I hope it gives me all the same options.
You're sick, Luke.
No.
Yeah.
Father,
I'm not.
Have you?
Yes.
I always birds.
Okay. Runsitter.
Why'd they kill Runsitter's animals?
I didn't want them to. But Father, he was so angry.
I think this is the one that I heard last time.
Mr. Runsitter deserved it for treating me that way. It's so funny. I'm worth less than those animals. I guess I should hate them, but I don't.
So, all the animals were real?
Mr. Runsitter also used to buy some of the others.
Artificial.
He used to tell me that he was protected, that they came from somebody close to the source.
Who else was there that night?
Father and Uncle Zubin.
Can you take me to your father?
I don't think he'd like that. I don't know where he is.
Okay, we heard this last time too. Can I do this?
I've got a test I want you to take.
No, she just runs. Can I? Oh! Lucy, I don't want to shoot you. So this is why this maze is here. Uh-oh. Did I have to do this in a particular way to not... Oh. She's coming back around.
I put my gun away.
I saw you with that woman who smokes.
I have to deal with her just to keep up appearances. I can be more effective that way.
She scares me.
She's being paid to kill your family.
I'll tell them what you did. That you helped me.
Hi. Well, stop. Talk to me. No? You're not gonna talk to me? Where are you even going? Well, we're just gonna sit here and wait and see what she does. Whoa. She disappeared to the back rooms. Alright. I guess we're done there. So... I guess I could have shot her. I didn't really want to, though. Like, I'm okay with shooting Clovis and Sadiq. I'm still not entirely sure about her, though. So, she could be a replicant. She seems to think she's a replicant. I don't know if she, like, knows, or if she just has the impression that she is. But that didn't happen last time. It didn't even give me that option. Oh, I wonder what happens if you, wonder what happens if you shoot her. But, to be honest, I really, really don't want to. So I think I'm just gonna leave that as it is. I assume she's not in here, right? She's just, she disappeared. Oh, that being said, so she said she'll tell them that I helped her. So what does that mean for me when the... Are they gonna not frame me this time? You know what? We're gonna lock in this answer. We're gonna save it right there. And now we'll go to Nightclub Row. Yeah, just because I don't want to hurt Lucy doesn't mean that I'm not going to shoot Clovis and Sadiq. Unless they, for some reason, give me a reason not to. Or Gordo, for that matter. Although Gordo I think I would shoot no matter what, even if he wasn't a replicant. Because he's annoying. We are gonna go here first. Just to save us some loading time, I'll save it here too. Yep, there he is, ugly little man with a bow tie.
Hey, man.
You're that cat from Howie Leaves. McCoy, right? We keep bumping into each other. You want an autograph? I know you ain't heard of me yet, but Gordo Frizz's autograph's gonna be worth a pile of chinion someday.
I'll hold my breath. I'm gonna ask you a few questions.
Man, don't you got anything better to do than hassle innocent people at their place of work? Make it snappy, okay?
I really appreciate your patience.
Ooh. If I do the cheese immediately, I feel like he's gonna get defensive. We'll do Job and then Zubin, and then depending on those answers, we might go Lucy and then cheese, or we'll just go straight into cheese.
I didn't know Taffy was hiring your type.
You mean my type, as in talented, right? I had to fill in last minute for that snake woman.
Did you hear what happened to her?
She went on permanent vacation.
That's right. She was retired by a Bladerunner.
She was one of those skin jobs? Between you and me, I hear they're all over the place down here. Look, I'd love to jawbone with you all night, but I'm being paged for my set. Check it out.
Oh, I don't get the option. Shit. So we knew that before. So yeah, the movie and this are kind of running at the same time.
Tonight. What does a marriage and a tornado have in common? First, there's a lot of sucking and blowing, and then you lose your house. You know what my first wife's nickname was? Twister. The doctor calls up his patient. I got bad news and I got worse news. The bad news is you only got 24 hours to live. The patient says, what could be worse than that? The doctor says, I've been trying to reach you since yesterday. Guess what happens to a replicant who does his job really well? Early retirement, baby. I see we got a celebrity in the audience. Can I get a spot, please? That's right. It's one of the boys from the local Bladerunner unit. One of the LPD's finest, Ray McCoy. Let's give a big hand for Rep Detect McCoy. He's protecting us poor slobs, ladies and gentlemen. He even thinks you're a replicant. He can waste you right where you stand. Nice job, eh, detective?
It doesn't quite work that way.
Doesn't, eh? What if I pretended to be a replicant?
That just an excuse for your lousy act, Gordo?
That snake dancer that worked here, Zora, she was a rep, and her picture's gonna be on every front page tomorrow.
Too bad she'll never read it.
How are you sure someone's a rep, detective?
There's a test.
Test? What replicant's gonna sit still? That's cool.
No, I'd rather just arrest you.
Come on, McCoy. Why don't you make me famous?
Get off it. You're no replicant.
How do you know? I could be a martyr for the cause, baby.
Every rep I've ever seen wants to live, not die, pal.
What are you, an expert?
I've been around.
I mean, I could let him go, but he also stole the cheese.
You may not be a rep, but you're a damn rep sympathizer for sure. Now we're gonna take a little ride downtown.
Yeah? And what? You'll put me on that point comp machine?
Thinking about it.
My 15 minutes of fame, baby. It ain't as good as being gunned down in the street, but what the hell?
Okay. I'm hoping it'll still let me. Oh my god, they're just in the. Just stuff them both in the same cell. They gotta sleep in the same bed too. They're gonna have to cuddle for warmth. So I'm hoping it'll let me ask about the cheese in here.
Show's over, baby!
It won't. And I can't do the Voight contest here either. Alright. That kind of... Nothing really happened there. We're gonna do this again. And I'm gonna go straight to the cheese. As they say.
Hey, man.
You're that...
You like cheese, Gordo?
Ain't that bad, man. My jokes are fresh, real hip.
No, I mean real cheese. Dairy products, you know, from Kingston Kitchen.
So you're wasting shoplifters instead of replicants these days?
Then an admission of guilt?
For crying out loud. Can't a guy make a living in this fakakta place without being hassled?
You know
what?
A girl named Lucy, Gordo? You steal that cheese for her, maybe?
My man, it's showtime.
Your friends are replicants, Gordo. What else would I find if I turned over the rock?
Gotta go, Daddy-O!
So is this all just exactly the same now?
Everybody having a good time tonight? What does a marriage and a tornado have in common? First, there's a lot of sucking and blowing. And
Oh, I can't skip past this.
You know what my first wife's nickname was? Twister. The doctor calls up his patient. I got bad news and I got worse news. The bad news is, you only got 24 hours to live. The patient says, what could be worse than that? The doctor says, I've been trying to reach you since yesterday. I see we got a celebrity in the audience. Can I get a spot, please? That's right. It's one of the boys from the local Bladerunner unit. One of the LPD's finest, Ray McCoy. Let's give a big hand for Rep Detect McCoy. He's protecting us poor slobs, ladies and gentlemen. He even thinks you're a replica. Nice job.
Doesn't quite.
And her picture's gonna be on every...
Too bad.
How are you?
Okay, yeah, and then he just runs.
Do what you gotta do, McCoy. If you gotta shoot, that's cool.
Yeah, I'm almost positive he's not a replicant still.
Come on, McCoy.
Get off it.
How do you know?
Every rep I've ever seen wants to live, not die, pal.
What are you, an expert?
I've been around. You may not be. Now we're gonna take.
Yeah. Okay. So we'll just arrest him.
Keep it.
Shows.
And what do you have to say? Anything? Or I can't even click on him. And you have a migraine. Please leave.
Roof.
I wonder if... I don't really have any reason to believe he's a replicant beyond the fact that he was stealing Kingston kitchen boxes that could be connected to Sadiq, using one to get his way into Eisendoller's grav chamber. But there's no reason that he has to be a replicant to be part of that. They could just know each other, you know? I'm guessing Lucy is probably a replicant in this one, if she wasn't in the last one. The last time, I didn't even get... Well, clearly, also the personality thing was different. It was just on whatever the normal one is. This one gives me, like, the choice to actually ask things, but... she just, like, immediately bolted from me. Although, a lot of her wording was basically the same. It just happened to be, it was the father option first, and then she ran. And she didn't run into the Hall of Mirrors, she ran out. Okay, mainframe. Nope, that's not the right one. What did I get? As far as...
Personal clue database.
Anything new?
Downloading mainframe clue database. Clue database.
I don't think so. Okay. Maybe this time they'll leave Maggie alone. Because I could have shot Lucy, but I didn't. You know, if I got basically the same ending, but my dog lived, I think I'd still be happy with that. Real quick, I'm gonna pop back in here. I just want to make sure that there's nothing else that's new, possibly. Nah. No, it doesn't seem like it. Okay.
I remember early Q used to call himself a humanitarian because he'd recruit orphans for his sex club, then donate a percentage of their salary to his favorite animal propagation lab. Yeah, he was a real piece of work. Hey, Hanoi, where's Early?
Off-world fat farm.
You can do better than that.
No, it's true. Mr. Q sent me a vid just yesterday. Getting the hell of a tan he is.
Early's waiting on...
Sod off.
How old are you?
This is still so dumb. The fact that this works. So dumb.
What's your pleasure, sir?
The highest octane.
One Venus high trap coming up.
What's your name?
I don't like the way he says that. Alright, is there anything around to check before I go in there? No, it doesn't seem like it. Alright.
Early, how's it hanging?
Thick, slick, and hard as a brick. How's yours, General?
Your man gave me a hard time out there.
Yeah, I like Hanoi, but I can't deny his sphincter's a little tight.
What's on tap tonight?
Classy shows all evening, General. You're going to be able to cut diamonds down there. Oh, your money back.
Oh, jewelry, yeah.
You buy some jewelry at an auction recently? Real old...
Oh, that's the same one as for board, yeah.
Who's asking? You ain't with robbery homicide.
No, sir.
Those pieces ain't hot. I got the papers to prove it. I picked them up at legitimate auction. Cost me nearly a pound of flesh, too.
You give this stuff to a girlfriend early?
You kidding? I ain't that stupid. No. I was letting one of my dancers use the stuff in her act. Kind of a tribute to the ancient swamplands, you know what I mean?
Which dancer?
Heck, give up. She's going on in the deal. She's one of my biggest earners, too. She ain't in any trouble now, is she?
Not yet.
Good. Wouldn't want to slaughter the goose that lays them golden eggs.
This girl one of yours?
This ain't no daycare center, General. Of course she ain't half bad looking. My pappy always used to say if there's grass on the field, it's time to play ball.
So, she hasn't been around here?
Nah, she ain't one of mine. Talk to Taffy. He gets most of the petty business around here.
It's men like you that made this country great, Early.
Do we know Taffy? I think this is the second time. Oh, it's I think it's probably the guy who owns the tongue, where we were talking to Gordo. Because yeah, he was talking about he didn't know that he hired people like him. Yeah. Oh,
Ladies and gentlemen, yours truly, the ever brilliant Early Q presents the wondrous, mysterious Hecuba, singing and performing the sacred Thanatos dance of the ancient swamp.
Can I see this time? Oh, I actually did miss this last time because I read the wrong direction. Interesting.
Look, but don't touch.
What? How could I... What?
This here's reserved for VIPs.
Oh, you gotta be joking me.
Haven't I seen you around here before?
How could I possibly have even tried to touch her unless I grew wings and flew? I thought it was just gonna give me an observation. Alright, if this thing... Oh, that's so dumb. If this... I'm assuming this just, like, locks me out of that... entirely now. If it does... Do I go back and redo that and this time just, like, watch it all the way through? And don't click on anything? When did I load? Or when did I save? Main area. I could speed past all that shit real quick. It shouldn't take that long. That's so dumb. I suddenly grew 15 feet tall and I reached all the way up there. And I tried to play grab ass with the stripper. That's definitely what happened. God's sakes.
Early, not big slick.
Okay.
You butt who's ass?
Did you just like pants grab me?
Hey, early. I'm working right now.
Alright, go do the thing.
What's your name?
See, like, when I it's not me trying to grab her when I talk to her.
What's your pleasure, sir?
The hot
one.
There we go. Well, hey, you get to see this again. So, I just want to know if, like, anything happens while she's out here. Because, like, clear...
Sort off, McCoy.
Because I can just ignore her and go upstairs. Well, no, actually I can't. Oh, well, there we go. Okay. Really, that's all that was, huh? Alright. Well, at least we got to see it from start to finish. We didn't get to see that last time because I went the wrong way. We'll save it. Ugh. I feel like I have to sneeze and I don't want to. So is there anything up here that I care about right now? Doesn't seem like it. Pretty sure didn't find anything last time either. The only thing that was interesting about this was later on. Okay. So you know what I'm gonna do? Last time, I didn't realize there was a section beyond the stage. And so I ended up going to it second. This time, how about I go to it first? Oh, wait a minute. This might not work. If this happens exactly the same way as it happened last time, then I get jumped here. So if I do this out of order, while I could get a different result, I won't have any of the things that happened in the room with early Q. Oh, what to do? Did I save it? I did. We're gonna... My desire to try to see all of the things is warring with my desire to test out different combinations of stuff. Wish I had a coin to flip. Alright, I'm gonna do this just because I know that I don't get I mean, he tries to poison me, but... Which, you know, that sucks. But at the very least, I know that... This one doesn't lead to an unskippable... or unavoidable... jumping. Are you gonna let me go in the store, even?
Sod off. You got now.
Oh, he won't let me. Do I have to do this nonsense again? Just run by him really fast like he's a little baby? No. Huh, so I can't go in there this time. Well, I guess that makes the decision for me, doesn't it? I don't think I see him anywhere.
That's strange. I didn't hear a knock.
There's no door.
I just wanted to say, wow, you were awe-inspiring.
Well, thank you very much, Mr.
McCoy. Ray McCoy.
Is there something I can do for you, Mr. McCoy?
Why does he say that as if she was the one on stage? Wasn't it Hecuba on stage? She's Dectora, not Hecuba. No wonder she's suspicious right off the bat. Hell is this thing? I don't know if I paid much attention to this last time. Okay, it's literally just you, huh? Belt?
That's such an unusual belt. Is it antique?
They say it's from the last century. Those little creatures have always been my favorites.
Oh, for the dragonflies.
Dragonflies?
Yes. And the whole class that contains them.
Tell you the truth, I'm from the LPD. I'd like to ask you a few questions if I could.
Is this about early Q? Because I could tell you.
Did any other pieces come with the belt?
I'm sure I don't know what you mean.
Oh, I can talk to her about Crystal too. Oh. We're gonna save in another one. I do want to know about the black sedan.
Vehicle lately? A black sedan?
I wasn't aware that was a crime.
Buying the car isn't. Using the car in an animal murder, well...
Animal murder? That's horrible. I haven't seen the car for 2 days. It was stolen the day after I bought it.
Is that right? Any reason you didn't tell me that right off?
You didn't ask.
Animal murder's pretty horrible.
Yes. Any murder is horrible. And unfortunate.
Some are worse than others.
But death's the same for all.
No argument there.
So I can void confer, which is what I did last time, I'm pretty sure. And it gave me a positive. But this is new. Am I just gonna warn all the replicants that Crystal's coming? I mean, at this point, it feels like I'm just siding with the replicants. I don't know. Is that what I do? Maybe. I've already let Lucy go. Because, to be fair, I feel bad for Lucy. And I'm still not entirely convinced that she is a replicant. She could very easily just be an orphaned girl that's been cared for by replicants. And she doesn't quite... if she's sick, she might just blame the fact that she's sick on being a replicant. But Also, do they make replicants that are like 14 years old? In appearance? Well, I suppose maybe. You have some weird freakazoids out there. I feel like she's probably a replicant. She could just be very robotic and like, you know, dead fish-like, but her responses are off. I feel like the Voight Conf is just gonna tell me the same thing I already know. And do I want to... So they've killed Eisendeller, and they've killed Miraji, so they are killing people. The animal murders... still pretty bad. Lucy, I feel like, gets a pass. Maybe she doesn't. But I am gonna save it and do both because I'm curious what the thing is.
Look, I want to warn you. There's a woman looking for you and your friends.
Why would anyone be looking for me?
You know what I'm talking about. It's real important that you get out of here.
I get it. You're some kind of sexual deviant. I'm finished with you. Get me the police?
Really?
You're doing the right thing.
Yes, this is an emergency. Early Q.
Put that away!
Now we wait. If your hand moves...
Okay.
Please don't talk.
We waited there for a few minutes. Her gun in her eyes never wavered. Any other mark, I'd have been a dead man. But if she was a replicant, she must not have known it if she was willing to call the police.
This a troublemaker? Put your hands on.
That's right. Rick
Never heard.
I report to Lieutenant Gouza. Call him.
I work for...
Where's your squad car?
Okay, this is all just the same as last time. Oh, and it's gonna do all this shit again. Yeah, we're gonna skip past that because I'm gonna load it up. I want to do this.
Do you think I'm a replicant? Is that what this is about? If it's early Q, I'll help you any way you want.
Not exactly.
This is insane. I have a family, a daughter, for heaven's sake. Look, I'm willing to testify against early Q. A replicant wouldn't do that, would it?
A replicant doesn't necessarily care about what happens to another replicant.
Then you must be a replicant.
I'm sure I'm not.
How do you know you're not a replicant? Did you ever take that test yourself?
Sure I did. Long time ago.
Don't replicants go around with false memories? Maybe somewhere along the line you killed a human, took his place, and your superiors don't even know about it.
Interesting idea. But I'm still gonna give you the test.
So I'm going to assume this is the exact same.
Reaction time is a factor in this, so please pay attention. Where do you live?
I don't see why you need to know that.
What do you do for a living?
That's a stupid question.
Just calibrating the machine.
So the test hasn't started yet?
Not yet. What's your name?
Dektora?
Just Dektora?
Yes.
Okay.
You're having a very erotic dream.
Anyone in particular?
It's not important.
Of course it is. I'm sure I'd enjoy it, if that's what you're asking.
Out of the corner of your eye, you see a large black spider crawling up the wall.
Spiders frighten me. I'd call animal services and keep away from it until they arrived.
You have a little boy. He shows you his butterfly collection, plus the killing jar.
I'd take him to a psychiatrist.
Describe in single words only the good things that come into your mind about your mother.
Kind. Loving. Decent.
Oh, maybe she's not a replicant.
You mean you don't know? You create these situations and expect a response.
Your child comes home with a black eye.
I'd ask him who did it, and I'd call the boy's mother.
Wow, that one had like absolutely nothing to it.
You return from work to find that your home has been burglarized.
The burglar would be very disappointed.
You've been kidnapped. Your captors tell you that you'd better think about what you did to deserve this.
What? What did I do?
You tell me.
Is that your game?
No, You suddenly feel the urge to commit suicide.
Ridiculous. I wouldn't.
You're watching an old movie. It shows a banquet in progress. The guests are enjoying raw oysters. The entree consists of boiled dog.
I'd walk out.
Positive result. Subject is replicant. Test terminated.
I get it. You're some kind of sexual deviant.
Oh, you know what? No. Ignore me. I'm dumb. The bottom one is the replicant one, and it was going off the charts constantly. The top one is the human one. I'm an idiot. Ignore that.
Thank you.
I was seeing like a difference where there was no difference.
If your hand moves, I'll shoot.
Okay.
Please don't talk. The sound of your voice grates on my nerves.
We waited there for a few minutes. Her gun in her eyes never wavered, but if she was a replicant, she must not have known it if she was willing to call the police.
This a troublemaker? Put your hands on top of your head.
That's right. Ray McCoy, Rep Detect, BR 61661.
Never heard of you.
I report to Lieutenant Gouza. Call him.
I work for you? Let's go.
Where's your squad car?
Shut your mouth.
Which precinct are we going to?
I'll tell you which one.
You never told me which one.
This was no precinct house I'd ever been in, and I thought I'd been in them all. The grunt to my right had the beefy, harnessed bull look down pat, and his twitchy partner in the suit looked like he was just itching to chainsaw a couple of kneecaps. Other than that, everything was hunky-dory.
Impersonating a police officer, huh? I guess the new Nexus models are a little more creative than the old ones.
I'm a Bladerunner. You don't believe me? Call Lieutenant Gouza.
There ain't no Gouza in the LPD.
Unless I've been walking around in a dream, there is.
That's what always bugs me. Yeah, the fact that these skin jobs always gotta live someone else's life.
No shit.
Just make the call, damn it.
You're just a piece of shit rep with memory implants of this Gouza guy, you understand?
That's impossible.
Rep ain't sounding so creative now, huh?
You want to avoid conf me? Be my guest.
Oh, very good. Very good. Very convincing. Where you been hiding? The Kipple? Gregorian bring you in? Who else is working that side of the pool these days?
I don't know what you're talking about.
What about that bastard selling all that stuff downtown?
Hey, shut your trap. I'll tell you something, McCoy. I don't even care how you go out. But I know you can feel pain. And on that account, I'm your man, see? You tell me about everyone you met through cars, and I'll guarantee you will go real easy.
Your breath smells like you wiped your ass with your teeth.
You're gonna wish you was neck-deep in an off-road reactor vessel by the time I get through with you. Fire up the chair, Holly. You know what I'm gonna come back as in my next life? A priest. There's something holy about how good I am at this.
Freeze! Don't even go for it!
You got any idea how glad I am to see you?
No time for chit-chat, Slim. You want to save your ass, we gotta blow this joint right now.
I am surprised that she still saved us, considering we keep having the option to rat her out as, like, the more pressing threat to anybody we come across that we believe is a replicant. that also really begs the question. So, I'm also surprised, and maybe something would be different if... I don't know what the difference was that I couldn't go into the club. The back room. It was... I remember last time, all I had to do was go inside the VIP lounge and talk to Early Q, and then afterwards, Hanoi just disappeared. Like, I think he stayed right in front of the stairs in the VIP lounge, so he didn't come back to the front anymore. But this time around, he decided to come back to the front. I suppose I could have, like, left and come back in, and maybe he would have disappeared then, but... Do I have a... I mean, I guess I technically have a thing. I suppose I could try that. I don't know if it'll make a difference, though. Also, Dectora, no difference at all. Even when I warn her that someone's coming for her, she seems to really not think she's a replicant. Or she's just a good actress. Does what's her face? Huh, I thought she was... I guess Crystal is up here?
What the hell took you so long?
Good thing you made your entrance when you did.
Good thing one of my snitches saw them escort you out of the club. Otherwise, you'd be 3/4 in the bag right now.
They must have been phony cops hired by the reps for protection.
Cops, yes. Phony, no. I remembered Baker. He used to be an SID expert on coercive technique until he was fired from the force a couple years ago.
A mercenary?
Bingo.
He won't have to worry about getting paid no more.
That stripper you interviewed, she's one of them. Figure it out. She must have made the call to Baker and that other bozo. Let's attend to some business.
I'm there.
Nice crowd.
Regular folks steal, just like you and me.
Speak for yourself. You see it anywhere?
Not yet. You sure she's in here?
I'm gonna look backstage. Check the balcony and cover the exit. I don't want this one giving us the blow-off.
I wonder if I can go... Hold up. Wait a minute. Can I go back this way? Maybe I can go to the back room now. No, he's still here.
This here's reserved for VIPs.
Oh, you gotta be fucking kidding me with this shit. Alright, well, I'm just gonna load it then. Maybe what I found last time is only on that route then. Because even now, he's not gonna be in front of the damn thing.
Jesus.
Been pretty busy, haven't you, Slim?
I think we can safely say that one's in biomechanical purgatory.
You had to clear out everything else up here, too.
Hope Early's got insurance.
Putz employs replicants, he ought to expect the worst. Oh, sorry I missed all the laughs.
Next time. It's around here somewhere.
Where'd you park it?
I'm telling you, it was right here. Damn thing must have been stolen.
Maybe you're living in an alternate reality, Slim.
Attention all units. All points bulletin has been issued for Ray McCoy.
So the answer is no. I still get framed no matter what.
Considered armed and dangerous.
What the hell is that?
Maybe they just want to bring you in for questioning.
I didn't kill Izo.
Maybe they think you're not what you think.
Also, that makes even less sense now because...
Come off it. The look on your face after that last one? The minute you start to feel something for skin jobs, you're in big trouble.
he's in lockup.
In all the wrong places.
Or at least he was.
Hey, I don't want anything, Slim. You're the one they want.
Detective Steele, BR 61354, report to headquarters immediately. Code Blue.
What are you gonna do? Take me in?
No matter what they say, you're not on my list yet, Slim. You know what that means. And there's no use juicing you if I can't make some honest chinion off it, you know?
I never appreciated your baser instinct so much.
Uza must have messed up somehow. I'll check it out, see what's going on, and then... we'll be meeting again, Slim. You can bank on it.
You got a deal.
I get cracking before I change my mind.
I wonder if there was... Could I have let her go? I didn't really want to. She was being a bitch.
Good God.
Oh.
Your old fogey stuff makes me want to spew. Excuse me, but I was listening to music. Geek, hoodlum, dork, freak.
There is someone at the door.
Speak.
I have a return package for Mr. Luther Lance.
A return? From where?
Emil Runsiter.
Maybe one of the chimps blew a gasket and tried to bugger him. They're not available. Come back later. Told you those strains were unstable. Runsiter must have discovered the fakes. Relax. Runsiter's a simp. Not even old man Tyrell could have spotted those beauties.
20th century like a real drogma.
Who the piss do you think you are, blasting in here like a couple of goddamn cowboys?
Gentlemen, take a moment to evaluate your situation.
Look, there's very little to steal here. If you can haul out one of the statues, be our guest.
We look like thieves to you, man?
No. You look like a couple of goddamn...
Take a good, long look.
Aha! Just the people we were hoping to see, right, Lance? Huh? Nexus 6. And you came to us.
Return to you, my brothers, to ask your help.
Unfortunately, we don't work for the Tyrell Corporation anymore.
You've been continuing your research, I trust.
Yeah, of course. Something drives us on.
The common bond. Can you have greater miracles than these? Brothers, my brothers, take a good, long look.
Oh my God.
Well now, shall we begin?
You wake up one day and find it's all been a dream, or you wake up and discover you've been asleep all the time and the nightmare is real. I didn't know what it was. I didn't know who I was, a cop dangling on the short end of the stick, or a rep whose memory banks had run out. One thing I was sure of was that I didn't kill Izo. That I know I experienced. And this misinformation, maybe it was the key to everything that was happening. Maybe there was a lot more than what met my eye. All I had to do was stay alive long enough to find out.
Yeah, so I feel like this plot point makes even less sense, because at least last time Izo escaped and we didn't know what happened to him. This time, he was in lockup. So, unless somebody just let him out, which I suppose it could have been Kuza could have let him out because they have, you know, dirt on him or whatever. It doesn't really feel like it makes a whole lot of sense that he would just I can't do anything with this, right? Oh, no, this is, yeah, I forgot about this. But I don't want to do anything with that right now. Can I go back up the... No. This is an entirely different place.
I'd seen chairs like this one before. It was an old-time LP torture. Its use had been, but most cops knew it hadn't totally...
Okay. Oh, that's the same as last time. I don't need to go here yet because that's not gonna do much for me, I don't think. We're gonna go... Hello, rat. You know what? All of the cutscenes, I mean, you know, older game, you're probably not going to have a whole bunch of branching path cutscenes to deal with. But it does feel a little strange that...
The tunnel stretched for miles. I was sure it came out somewhere, but I didn't have time to find out.
We're having like these little tiny differences of things happening, but it's not like enough to where I feel like I'm massively changing what's going on. Like, the ending might technically be different, but it feels like a lot of everything else is about the same. Anything new?
I hope you got...
Oh,
I take
nope.
that. You can take... That sucks.
Can I shoot this? No. I'm going to guess... Couple's gone? Yep. And Lucy's not here anymore. Okay, so I was wrong. I actually do want to go towards the green goo. I can't do anything with this, right? He just yells at me.
Hey, keep your paws off that, Ray.
I wonder if at some point you can, depending on the route. Even if I make him leave, all it does is go brr. Oof. Getting kind of a headache. That's what happens when I drink coffee too late. So as far as where I want to go, I don't want to go up top because cops are there. You're gonna... Oh, there it goes. Yeah, the cops are there and I don't want to shoot any cops. Also, you know what I never did? I never was able to get to this. Yeah, I'm just running against the wall. It's trying to get up there, but it knows that there's no other way to get up there. I wonder how you're supposed to get up to this. Yeah, can't shoot it. That's one of those things that I saw from last time. Never was able to actually circle around to it, though. Maybe I save that. Maybe I save that for last. Because I do want to go talk to the inn owner of the Yukon. Hello, rat. Do not. I don't think I needed to do that, but...
Someone had really torn the place up. If it had been LPD, the real LPD, they would have confiscated the entire stash. Instead, Izo's off-world weaponry was still there, but all the police issue firepower was gone. The car was registered... That guy sure gets around.
Do you think those little creatures have always been my...
Same as other one. Not fish.
You like cheese, Gordo?
So you're wasting
Someone had really torn the place up. Why'd they kill Runsitter's animals?
I didn't want them to.
That can't be me. I'd seen chairs like this one before.
That nutty blood. You know, funny thing you asking about.
Positive result. Subject is replicant.
I still don't know.
Nothing.
I don't know what it gives me here when I grab that. Because I don't see anything here.
It's some kind of insect.
So, you know, last time, Bob refused to talk to me after I got on the radio scanner. They were like out to get me. You have anything to say?
Thanks for your time.
No. Let me try it this time. Just to see if anything's different.
Attention all units, be on the lookout for Ray McCoy, last seen in the 4 sector. Subject is armed and extremely dangerous. Repeat, armed and extremely dangerous.
Scum-sucking skin jobs everywhere. Ugh.
Okay. I had a feeling it wasn't going to be any different, but I had to check. I still want to talk to Hassan. But I don't think he ever comes back. I feel like I need to just assume that that is a reference to the movie and that's it.
Good holiday.
Yeah.
You know what? Now that I think about it, there's no reason for me to come down here. I need to go to... Can I get over there from here? Oh, jeez. Cars are just running over me. So here's Runsitter's. Is he in here? No.
Interesting.
Yeah, no, can't do anything with this. Oh shit, I'm trying to remember. Oh, go down here. So the middle path is what takes me to Howie Lee's, which connects to everything else. I'm pretty sure if I don't go to my apartment first, the cops are in here. But let's just double check. Yep. Hopefully that one bullet that I took isn't the decider. Yeah, so is it gonna be exactly the same? They still have someone in my apartment pretending to be me. They got rid of my dog. All that jazz. Oh, hi. We're not doing this.
Your floor number, please.
Can I go to the roof? No.
McCoy, 88F.
88. Thank you.
Where's Maggie? Where's my animal?
Step off, motherfucker. Ain't no Maggie here.
She was here last night when I left.
You got the wrong place, Jack.
Hey, man, I live here.
I don't know what you're speed loading, and I really don't care.
Wait a minute.
I got no problem icing you if that's what you want, Jack.
Okay. Exactly the same. One minute. Can I go to the right or no? No, there's no right. Okay. I should be good to go down the middle path now. And then I can talk to the guy at the Yukon. And we'll save that there, actually, just so I don't have to... There we go. What is... No, that green was just me. I'm green. I'm so... Whoa, hi? Stupid rat. Scared the shit out of me. You know what? I'm gonna leave you. Not doing nothing. Okay. What is this? That's the alleyway, right? Yeah. I'm gonna check down here just to see. Anyone here? No. Howie here? No, of course not. He's completely skipped town. Just like last time. I wonder if that gets picked up on the mic. Always have these stupid birds doing WWE on top of the air conditioner outside. Whoa. Do not? I was hoping I could just run past him. I guess I should have known better. So, good thing to know. Don't bother trying to run past. If they run out, just go backwards. Yeah, because it's random whether or not they even do it.
When that goon had me by the throat, call the cops at least.
You're still walking and breathing, aren't you?
That ain't the point.
You scratch our back, we'll scratch yours.
Nice friggin' policy.
You don't like it? Get a permit somewhere else.
Lousy cops. Down the hall on your left.
What?
You're a cop, right? Your buddies have already been here, room 27.
What were they doing here?
I don't ask a lot of questions when a badge is shoved in my face.
You have a big guy with a strange-looking mustache staying here? He worked at Howie Lee's around the corner.
I don't break a lot of bread with the class of people that pass through here. But if you want to look around, check out some rooms, be my guest.
We asking about Zubin even though we shot Zubin?
You seen any suspicious types around here lately?
Ollie, that's all I do see. You think this is a Club Med or something?
Like, we know what happened to Zubin. He's dead. We killed him. And oh, this is the same shit as before. Nothing. Yeah. Okay, so he really doesn't have anything of import to tell us. That's cool. Is there anything back here that's new? Whoa. What, Roy? What are you doing? Ray, not Roy. This is all... yeah, all exactly the same. I wonder if...
totally uninteresting.
The unenhanced edition that's got the cut content, I wonder how different that is. I feel like maybe next year I want to revisit this and try that version out. But as it is, once we get through doing it this way... oh, I'll go to the Bradbury. That's what I'll do. Oh, no? Go this way? Is this the Bradbury? No, this is back. I swear it was supposed to be over here somewhere. Maybe it's over on that side. Oh, well, I can go this way. It's alright. Oh, wait a minute. I know where I get. There's a... I got an elevator. Can I go down this way? No. Can't shortcut it. Whoa. I really did not like me going fast with that. Yeah, so before I go to the elevator, let's go... we're gonna go to the Bradbury. I guess I'll go in here. It's probably locked.
Locked.
Yeah. Because before... Sebastian gets mad at us, I think, as we're questioning him through the door. If I remember right. Or no, do we just walk in?
Locked.
No, it's locked. Okay. Maybe that happens afterwards. That must happen afterwards. Okay. Alright. To the whatcha-who's-its we go. Maybe we'll get up to... no, go this way. We'll get up to, giving the guy his stupid drinks that he wants. Which way do I go? This way? Yeah. We'll get up to that. And then that'll be it for the night, because only got a little bit under 10 minutes, or over 10 minutes before I gotta call it here. So, not quite done with this one yet. Tomorrow night, probably will be finished with it. Unless it throws something crazy my way.
Hey, another one?
Ain't you ever heard of private property?
Yeah, I'm gonna guess that all of your dialogue is the same, but we will not make any assumptions and we'll just listen to it all.
Hey, haven't I seen you somewhere before?
Always chasing. That your name? Chaser? Got that big dumb locks out the back of the sushi bar, remember?
Small world, ain't it?
Guess so. Then again, I ain't the one standing in your living room.
You said another one when I came down the elevator.
Not a lot of people. Artificials.
How'd you know they were replicants?
Are you kidding? I can spot a skin job at 100 paces in the dark.
Describe them to me.
Sure you don't got that drink?
Maybe later.
Well, there's the Japanese guy with the coat and the glasses.
Skinny guy, blonde hair, ponytail?
Yeah. And, the guy with the muscles and the funny hair.
Dreadlocks?
Right, I've seen him twice. And the two-headed guy, the fat man.
Fat man? The one I was chasing from the sushi bar.
Nah, the other fat man. You know him, rough voice, always eating.
That's Guza again.
This is where you live?
You could call it that.
You know your way around down here?
You got anything to drink? My throat's awful dry.
How many times you seen the fat man down here?
Bunch of times. Last time weren't that long ago.
What was he doing?
Collecting guns like always.
Handguns? A blaster like mine?
Handguns, rifles, a whole armful. Took 'em through that gate. Dumped 'em in the sewer. They're gone now. Sure you ain't got nothing to drink?
Can you describe him?
Yeah, rough guy. Barks out orders a lot. Everybody listens when he's around. A natural.
Let me ask you something.
Okay, right. And then this is the stupid rat that's an asshole. Right, so no point in doing that. This does nothing for me yet. No cop. I am surprised that we have not actually run into anything that is all that different. It's only been... Stop it. Also, I killed you. Where'd you come from? Did you eat the one that was dead? We've only run into like a couple of little tiny changes. I've gotta say, tad bit disappointed. It's not bad. And I'm curious, the ending will probably be different, but...
What's your strongest?
Purple?
Set it up to go.
What do you want, a to-go cup?
How about a flask?
Cost you extra. You get caught with an open container on the street, ain't my problem.
It's for a friend.
You know what I was thinking of? So, I had the thought that maybe I would go back and play Human Revolution. And I probably still will at some point. But I had the thought, and I forget, whatever I was listening to, I think a Y-Files episode popped up that I still haven't watched yet. And it reminded me, there was a game for the PlayStation 2 that had David Duchovny doing the main character's voice and like the narration overall for the game. Ah, what the fuck? Seriously? I'll be honest, I didn't even see where that guy came from. Well, guess we're gonna do that again. I didn't see anybody. Was he here? I thought these were two different screens, right? Can't shoot me from here. Shouldn't be able to anyway. But, yeah, it was, it's Area 51. And it's a very interesting first-person shooter. And I kinda wanna play that. Just because it's so odd. It's a very odd game. And it'll be interesting to play it now, after many years of not playing it.
What's your purple? You get this for a friend.
It's for a friend. I guess I'll save this here, just in case. Don't want to do that shit again. Because I feel like the narratives itself was fairly interesting. Like the delving deeper into the secrets after a mission gone wrong and you're like losing your squad slowly over time, and then eventually it's just you and you're not only trying to survive, but you're also trying to find out, okay, what were they actually doing here? Because clearly we didn't come in with all the information. And then you have like all the action and, you know, stuff in the in-between. But okay, this time no one's shooting me. I don't know where the hell those shots were coming from. And they did, I guess thinking about it years later, it's a little goofy, but they had what at the time I was really, really interested in, which was you had like the video diaries of I think it was like the head researcher of Area 51, or at least like one of the big ones. And then you had like an Illuminati guy who also had video diaries that for some reason you were able to find, or they were like messages that you were intercepting. I forget exactly what the context was, but finding them gave you like some more background context on like what was going on. Also, if I'm not mistaken, I think like one of the big alien guys is voiced by is it Marilyn Manson? I think? Don't quote me on that. I might have to double check that, but I think that's a thing. But I also heard you can now play that for free and like download it, because I think like the Air Force bought it. And so you can just like go to the Air Force's website or something and you can just download Area 51. I think that's still true. The last I heard anyone talk about it. So that might be the next game that I do, because not only would it be nice to play it on PC with, you know, because it is a first-person shooter, and not have to play it with a fucking controller for the PlayStation 2, but yeah, it's very weird. I think that might be the plan.
You still thirsty, pal?
Mucho obligato, senor.
Stay with
Grassy
me,
ass.
pal.
Or replicants directions. Fat man.
This place is a maze. Can you give me some directions?
This is the sewers, man.
So what, I just follow my nose?
Noses get a little overworked down here. No, this is the real city. The arteries, the veins, the blood. You can get to it all from down here. Just look for what you need. Bring the licking gun.
Let me...
Boy, you ain't. Let me ask you something.
Could it be?
Oh, really? I can't ask him anything? Oh, that's stupid. I wasted that on the directions, I guess. Alright, what about you? No? How about now?
Let me ask you something.
Nope.
Finger looking good.
Yeah, I figured there's nothing actually here. Still. And the directions don't really do anything for me because I already know. Yeah, okay, so I don't think that one's a chance. That one's like I have to get past a certain... Well, it is a chance once I get past the point of it allowing me to go in there. There is like a random chance that the stupid thing spawns, because I've had that happen before. But I think now that I've talked to him about that, even though that was basically useless and not very good info for anything, maybe now I go to the apartments. Because at some point Gaff pops out and he talks to me, I think. Alright. Or am I wrong? Let's go to the station. Why not? Just shoot me up.
Locked.
Yeah, that's what I figured. Okay. Get hustle on it, Roy. Ray. Now I'm calling him Roy. Oh, Jesus. Well, you know what? Good time to call it.
Let me ask you something.
That's so dumb. I feel like... So, I can't do it like that. I gotta do it like this. And that doesn't work because our weight combined kills us both. You know what? We'll figure out where we're going with that next time. But, yeah, I guess I should reserve judgment for when we get to the actual end and see what that's like with the small little changes we've had. But I will say I'm a little disappointed in that it kind of feels like the description that I received of it, like I enjoyed going through the game the first time, you know. It's not like I don't like the game, but when I was first pitched it as like someone was like, "Oh, you like Blade Runner? There's a point and click game." And it kind of gives you a procedurally generated replicant to suss out. And I was like, oh, that is interesting. This... I mean... I feel like... so far, everything has been so the same. It really hasn't... Like, it's given me some options to kill people, but then it doesn't give me the options to verify everybody. So, Lucy, maybe. But it could just be that she doesn't, you know, she just knows them as family, so she assumes she's a replicant. It didn't actually give me the option to do it with her. Which, you know, her running, I mean, she's like a kid, right? She's, what did it say? She looks like she's 14 or something. So, her running doesn't necessarily make her guilty of anything. She could just be scared because she's scared. You know, she's a kid. Dectora was still a replicant. I'm assuming Clovis and Sadiq are always replicants. Clovis because he's the main villain, and Sadiq because he can, like, pick up a man who's, you know, 400 pounds, it looks like, and just toss him with one hand. I suppose there's a possibility that Clovis isn't, but considering all of the little cutscene parts have been the same so far, I'm guessing the answer is he is always a replicant, because if he's gonna jump out the window again, there's no way he survives that without being a replicant, right? So you got 3 that are always replicants all the time, and then you have just a small little cast of people that could be replicants that I guess maybe I could just decide to blow away. But I don't know why I would do that, because if I'm trying to be like an effective Bladerunner, Gordo, possibly, I guess he could have been a replicant. But he was right. Usually the replicants have a very fierce desire to live. But also, if I arrest him, I could just void contest him at my leisure, right? Unless, like, he was just being entirely unruly and refused to do it, but, you know, at least he's arrested. And then Izo, it didn't give me the option to do that, and I guess he got let go for some reason. Like, Guza might have done that? I suppose maybe this time Guza, rather than being duped and or blackmailed, whatever it actually was, he could be an actual replicant this time. We'll see. And then the only other person that I could imagine being a replicant for, like, things happening in different playthroughs would be Crystal. But Crystal has a hard-coded she rescues you scene. So unless I'm just deciding to side with the replicants wholeheartedly, what could she possibly do that would make me turn against her? You know? And she certainly seems to be against the replicants, so I don't know. Anyway, we'll pick it up again tomorrow. Maybe we finish tomorrow night. I wasn't sure if I thought maybe because we had already gone through this that it would go faster, but I got sucked into wanting to try and see if there were differences, so I've just been listening to all the dialogue, so kind of just ended up going through the same paces. But yeah, maybe tomorrow night we finish it, and I think sometime in between there, between tonight and like the morning, at least when I have time, I'm gonna see about that Area 51 and see if that's still a thing where I can just, like, download it off of there, off the website. Because yeah, I think that's gonna be the next thing that we do, because I'm actually very interested to replay that now that I remembered that that was even a thing. That'll be cool. But anyway, that's gonna be it. It's gonna be it for me tonight, and I guess should I save it again? Yeah, sure, why not? And have a good rest of the night. Be back tomorrow. Bye-bye.